We are under the another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Yankees. The Buccos are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Garrett Cole gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 6:35.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The next 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. And he puts it on the ground to second. Torres hit the bag. So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Sano hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis. I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score.
One of the top pitchers in all the league.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row. fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Clint Frazier. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This past history with Dylan Bundy, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Duvall. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Left center, base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
At the plate, Colin Moran, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. LeMahieu for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he falls behind 0-2. Garver, playing here in his age 29 season, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Duvall is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashiyoko. Here comes the first pitch. Bundy, a 27-year-old, comes into today second in the National League in All-Star voting among starting pitchers, so it looks very likely he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Ben Zobrist now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. 1 away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
A great forehand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
Franmil Reyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up, and see if he can extend the inning.
Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Josh Bell the next to hit. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He'll come in here at 263. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled off. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So striding in, Brian Reynolds as we begin.
By now, one of these.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the.
The batter. The first
To the plate now, Luke Voigt.
Voigt.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Hicks is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Now in the box, Adam Duvall. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One strike now from Cole, and he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing hard liner to left center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Into the box, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me. This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that
to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the skies.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Urshela over at second. Frazier at first, 2 out in the inning. Fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 13 for him.
And every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Zobrist is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More swing and a drive. This one's deep. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Gloved by LeMahieu. Torres at the bag. Over to Bell for the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. So the bases with one away, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Popped him up. Garver is under it, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Luke Voigt. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. First pitch of the at-bat. One strike now from Cole. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Gardner on the move, and this will get all the way to the wall now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Adam Duvall is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Colin Moran, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. Higashiyoko is after throw to first, ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Pirates 5 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Gio Urshela is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the 2nd out. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. In now, Ben Zobrist. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. 1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. And he hits it hard to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Jordan Montgomery will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. The big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 8 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. DJ LeMahieu is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Giancarlo Stanton is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up, still going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 10 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The bat, the shortstop, Torres.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Aaron Bummer takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Aaron Bummer.
In now, Gleyber Torres, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Up next for the Yankees,
Ready once again, Kyle Higashiyoko. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits far. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 7 complete here tonight. Still a lopsided affair at start of the 8th on its way. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. That's a strike to throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at 3rd. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from 3rd.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver. He went deep back in the 5th. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Hit down the 3rd baseline. He was a ground out victim last time up. Oh, 1 here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way. Josh Bell is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Another try at 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the
well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Josh Bell becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in, Brett Gardner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. No balls and a strike to count. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Reynolds.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Runner around second now, headed for third. And he's safe.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Jonathan Holder comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 56.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. And it's grounded just foul down the line. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
LeMahieu stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. He flew out in his last at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone! A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 11 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Zach Britton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Into the box now, Colin Moran, fouled away. Britton has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Goodness, 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Ripped down the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton's there to put it away and finally put an end to Gioncarlo comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
And now a pitch on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
This is line to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Gleyber Torres is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
14-2 the final score in this one. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dylan Bundy earned his 5th win of the year as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Colorado Rockies and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. T.J. Antone, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Hit out towards second. Scope is there. And there are 2 away now. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Beyond the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. At the plate now, number 49. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting first, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. Strike called. Now the throw down. Throw won't get him. Runners are at first and third with none out. Lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Chris Davis next to bat. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop.
He swings and grounds it to short.
To second for 1. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Batting fifth.
A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
At the plate, Elvis Viscayno. He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
On a line, that's a base hit. And another runs across, as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roll. You're in trouble. You're one pitch.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Trevor Story steps in now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Schoop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
That is it. The third baseman.
Striding forward now. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Story gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
That is it.
All right, guys. Here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop. Another one of the versatile, New regime ball players, ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. Ball one. He enters play here at 288. 3 homers, 9 driven in. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. 1 out and a runner on second base. Popped him up. Scope onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away.
The second baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder down the line at third. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 4-0. Last half of the second set. To go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Stephen Piscotti. Line toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second, and a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. And that's the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story...
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. The 1-0. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got to...
The 1-1. Liner towards second. And boy, the Tigers really have it going, as that's good for extra bases as well. And add one more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Number 51.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Now back.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one. At the plate, Dom Nunez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Kevin Pillar will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he misses there, 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. David Dahl to the plate now.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
From the stretch.
the ball. 1-0.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Runners on first with one down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do anything.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardner during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Line towards center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
The batter, the catcher.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. And now he'll go back to second another time here, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But as it turns out, he'll hold on at the bag. Would have been close, but with one away, that's probably the wise decision. One gone here in the Detroit 3rd, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On the season, Calhoun has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Lifted into center field. Pillar's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Outfielder Stephen Piscotti the next to hit. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Duvall. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Hard hit to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And he'll reach first safely.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end. End of the bat doesn't matter.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Gloved by Murphy, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, number 49. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Jeimer Candelario. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in to try it again, Dom Nunez. He singled his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center. Reyes is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Carlos Estevez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's set, and the pitch. Estevez certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Fouled off. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and the runner from second is in to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Standing in now, Elvis Viscayno as he lines it out to center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ripping note.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Jairo Diaz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And they got him. Ready on 0-2. And the runner's coming home. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Stepping in, David Dahl. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Now batting, Trevor Story. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Piscotti has got it, and the side is retired. 3. Digging in now, number 49. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Number 49.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit toward the right side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 4.
And next to it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the blowout continues.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In now, Elvis Viscayno. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Short, hit hard. Story brings it in. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Nolan Arenado.
Matt Olson is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 28, Matt Olson.
And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Down and away, ball one. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up now, Matt Kemp. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. In there, and it's even at 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Michael Givens comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Pedro Severino. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotti. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
The batter, the center fielder.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's out number 1. Into the box, number 49. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
James Pazos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The throw into second.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Elvis Viscayno.
Into the box, Elvis Viscayno. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate for score. Striding in once again, Garrett Hampson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding in for the Rockies, Dom Nunez. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Here it is, the 3-0, and he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there, and I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Up next,
digging in, David Dahl, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 and 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Looking to send him packing again, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit to short. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand one. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Next up for Detroit, Pedro Severino, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Pedro Severino.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next for the Tigers, Matt Olson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen.
Settling in now, Stephen Piscotti, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is... And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1 the count. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting,
striding into the box, Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Striding in, Nolan Arenado, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a pickoff throw to third, and the runner back safely. 1 out and a runner on third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Good battle. Count remains full. Again, another foul ball. Olsen is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Brandon Morrow gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
15.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I never thought they'd reach this milestone, but here we are. 26 wins in a row, tying the Major League record set by the New York Giants way back in 1916. One of the great all-time runs in any sport, and we're here watching it.
17-1 this evening. Detroit put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. TJ Antone earns his 6th winning decision in this one, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Kyle Freeland allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.